Hey guys, welcome to Alco Forces. So today we'll be moving ahead with weekly contest 445 question number 2, that is smallest palindromic rearrangement 1. So I'll explain you the problem first. So you are given a palindromic string S and we have to return the smallest palindromic permutation of S. Okay. So let's say the string given is BABAB. So we have to return the smallest palindromic string. That is, in this case, this is a palindromic string, right? And this is also a permutation of this string. So that's why we are returning this. It might happen that you are getting two possible palindromic permutation of a string. For example, A, C, D, D, C, A, and D, A, C, C, A, D. So in that case, you have to return the lexicographically smallest string. So what it means is that, let's say in these two strings, which is the first character which is differing. So it is the character A and D at position 0, right? And they are different. So you have to consider the string with the smallest character differing. That is, in this case, it is A, right? So you have to return this string. Or if let's say you are given two strings like A B B. Let's forget it is a palindrome. It's not a palindrome. Okay, I'm just explaining you the lexicographical smallest string. And if you are given A C B, okay, so which character is differing in these two? So it is this one, right, at position 2. This is the first character which is differing. So here B is less than C, so you have to return this one. Okay. Okay, so now how to approach this problem? So first of all, you have to realize that there are few properties of palindromic string. That is, let's say I'm taking this example A B A. So one thing you'll realize is there will be only one character which will have odd occurrences. That is, in this case, in ABA, B is occurring only once, right? So it will be always in the middle. Let's say we have something like AB A B A. Okay, so here A's count is 3 and B's count is 2. And since A's count is 3, that is, it is an odd occurrence, right? Odd number of A's. So A will one A will always be in the middle. Okay. So one more thing which you have to realize in this question is, let's say I am having two strings A B B A and B A A B. Okay. B A A B. Okay, so now since you have to return the lexicographically smallest one, so you have to make sure that the character which is the smallest, that is, in this case, let's say it is A and B. We have two characters A and B. So which is the smallest character? It is A, right? So it has to always be on the left. So let me explain you what I'm trying to say. So here A will always be on the left, and similarly we have to create a mirror image. So one A will be your right. So basically, A will be the smallest characters will always be on the rightmost and leftmost ends. Okay. So now we are left with B. So I'll again fill up B in the next index, that is on the index 1 and on the index 2. So we have got the lexicographic smallest string. So you might have got the solution till now. So let me try and run this for this one. Okay, so for this one, so what all do we have? So we have three characters A, C, and D, each one having two occurrences each. Okay, so I'll just have an array and store the occurrences. My sorry for my handwriting. Okay, so now what we will do is, see, we will start from the beginning and we will take the smallest character in the alphabetical order. So we will have a string here. Okay, maybe we can take string builder or something, and we will start appending A. We will only append till, let's say, instead of 2, if it was 4, so we will append only two characters in the string builder. So here it is 2, so I will append one character. Similarly, after A comes C, so I will append one character, and after C comes D, so I will append another character. Okay, so Now we have, this is the first part of our mirror image, and now we have to take the mirror image of this part. So what we will do is we will take the reverse of this one. I'll name it as SR, reverse of string builder, and that would be D, C, and A, and I'll just combine these two to have our palindrome. So that is A, C, D, and then D, C, A. So this is our answer. Now let's try for this scenario. So here the occurrences are A, C, and D. A are 2, D are 2, and C is 1. Okay. So we are sure that this is our middle character. So we will put this aside somewhere here, and we will mark its occurrence as 0. Now what we will do is we will again start from left hand side. We will see the smallest character, that is A. So I will append one A to my string builder. Now C is 0, so nothing to do there, and now comes D. So I will again append one character, that is half of the occurrences, to my string builder, that is D. So this is our initial string builder, and now we will reverse this one and add it. So basically what I'm trying to say is we will have the final output would be AD. We will append the middle character here, and then we will reverse this string and add it to our final output, that is D and A. So this is our palindrome ADCDA. Okay, so you can very cross check this one, and if you have any other possible palindromes, so you can verify. This will be a lexicographically smallest one. So this is it. I hope you have understood the solution. And what will be the time complexity of this solution? So this will be order of n. Okay, and is it acceptable with our constraints? So let's just see that. So here the constraints are 1 less than equal to s dot len less than equal to 10 raised to 5, and our time complexity is order of n, so that is fair enough, right? So that is within the range. So now let's start with the coding part. Okay, so we will have one array for tracking the character count. So I'll just name as char count equals to new integer. This will be 26 of length 26 because we have 26 characters in alphabets. And now we will just track the occurrences of each event. So this will be character ch in s dot to character array. So we are just looping through the string, and I'll just have some formatting here. So now we just have to increment the count ch minus a plus plus. So this will track all the occurrences of my characters in the string. Okay, so what other thing do I need? I need a string builder. Sb equals to new string builder. So this will keep track of my output. Now I'll just have to loop through all the characters I equals to 0, I less than 26, I plus plus. I'll start from the smallest character, and I'll loop all the way to the last character, and I'll check if this character is present or not in my string. So I'll check it by using character count. If character count greater than 0, so in this case what I'll do is I'll have another for loop. I'll go through character count by 2 and I plus plus, and I'll just append this to my SB. I plus sorry, this has to be J, my bad. This also has to be J, and this also has to be J. I plus A, and I have to convert it to character. Okay, so now we are one by one. Let's say A is occurring 4 times, so we will be appending 2 A's to my SB, and similarly we will do it for all the characters starting from the smallest character. Now this is our first part, leftmost mirror image. Now we have to find the middle element if it is present. So how will I do it? Again, I'll loop through all the 26 characters, and I'll check whosoever has character count odd character count, that will be my middle element. Okay, character count of 5 modulo 2 is not equals to 0, then this is my middle element. So I'll just break. I don't need to check anymore because we will have only one element which has odd occurrence. Okay, and I have to append to my SB. So I'll just take character and then I plus A. So this will be my middle element, and now I just have to uh, okay, I'll take this to some temporary string builder because I also have to calculate its reverse for my final output. Okay, and now I'll just append this temp to my SB dot append temp dot reverse. So this will be the right mirror image, and now finally I will return SB dot to string. Okay, I'll just check if there are any compile time errors. Otherwise, we are good. So let me try to run this solution. Okay, sorry, this here it should be character count of I. And now let's try to run it. Okay, it got accepted. And let me try to submit this one. It got accepted. Okay, so the time complexity, as we have discussed before, actually it is order of 26 into n, but since this is a constant, we can ignore this one and it becomes order of n. So for this loop, it is order of n, and then for this loop as well, it is order of n because sb dot append takes order of one time, and similarly this one is also order of n because SB temp dot reverse, it takes order of n time. So the final time complexity is order of n, and the space complexity is also order of n because we are taking an array here. Okay, I hope you got this solution. If you have any queries, do comment in the comment section, and I hope you like and subscribe this video. Okay, then bye bye.